Okay, question number 15 from R.S. Agarwal book, exercise 7b. Divide 184 into two parts such that 1/3 of one part may exceed 1/7 of the other part. So, what should be taken here? X. Let one part be X such that 1/3 of one part, 1/3 of X equal to 1/3x and 1/7 of X equal to 1/7x. No, one thing. One part is X, other part also you have to take here, other part will be, here is given divide 184 into two parts. That means if one part is X, then other part will be 184 minus X. Right? If I will take 10, suppose if I will take 10, if one part will be 3, then what will be the other part? What will be the other part? Obviously 7. That means 10 minus 3. Then it will be 7. So two parts are 3 and 7. Same thing will be happened here. If one part is X, then another one part will be 184 minus X. Then 1/7 of the other part. That means 184 minus X. Then according to the condition, X by 3 minus 184 minus X by 7 equal to 8. 8 is given there. Exceed 1/7 of the other part by 8. Then solve it and find out the value of X. Here the LCM is 21. This is 7x minus plus will be here. 7 3s are 21. That means by 3 it will be multiplied. 3x equal to 8. Then 7x plus 3x. That means 10x minus 552 equal to 8 into 21. This 21 will be multiplied with 8. Then 8 1s are 8, 8 2s are 16. This is 10x equal to 168. This will be plus 552. So x equal to 72. Therefore, two parts we have to find out. One part B 72, other part B 184 minus 72. That means 112. Okay. Sumitra has rupees 34 in 50 paisa coins and 25 paisa coins. If the number of 25 paisa coin is twice the number of 50 paisa coins, how many coins of each kind does she have? Okay, so total rupees 34. That means it should be converted into paisa. Okay. Next, here in 34 rupees, there is 50 paisa and 25 paisa coins are there. So 25 paisa coins is twice the number of 50 paisa coin. Let the number of 50 paisa coins be x. Then the number of 25 paisa coins be 2x, because 25 paisa coins is twice the number of 50 paisa coin, that's why 2x. Now here I will tell one thing. Number of coin and the value of coin will be the total money. That means if rupees 5 rupees 5 rupees note, how many 5 rupees note you have? Suppose 4 5 rupees notes are there. Okay, that will be 7 5 rupees note you have. Then how much money you have total money, how much you have? 5 rupees note, number of 5 rupees note 7. That means how much total money you have? That means number of note and the value of note. That means 5. Then we will get the total money. That is the way to find out the total money. Now I repeat once. Number of note, या coin, whatever, into the value of coin, या value of note. Here value of note is 5. That's why it will be multiplied. Then we will get the total money. Here also same thing. According to the condition, here 50 paisa coin, how many 50 paisa coins are there? X. That means 50 into x plus 25 paisa coins, how many? 2x. So 25 into 2x equal to total money 3400 paisa. I converted into paisa because 50 and 25, these all are 20 paisa. Okay, another one process, you can convert this 50 paisa and 25 paisa in rupees. Then it will be 34. That will be also correct. But process will be same. This one. Then let it be calculated. 50x. It will be also 34. That means 34, what I have taken here, 50 paisa coins. 50 paisa coins, number is 30x. That means number of 50 paisa coins is 34 and number of 25 paisa coins is 2x. That means 2 into 34. That means 68. This is the rough work. Okay, question number 24. A number consists of 2 digits whose sum is 8. If 18 is added to the number, its digits are reversed. Find the number. A number consists of 2 digits whose sum is 8. That means let one digit be x. Then other digit will be obviously 8 minus x, because both the digit sum is 8. That means if one is x, then another one will be 8 minus x. Then how will be the number? Suppose 12, if I will take, this is 1's place, this is 10's place. Then 10's place number will be like this. plus 2. This is the number. This is the tens place digit 1 and this is 10 plus 1's place digit is 2. Here will be same thing. Number will be number is other digit, then it will be tens place digit. Tens place digit, you will write that. Ones place digit bx, tens place digit be 8 minus x. Then the number will be 8 minus x, that means 8 minus x into 10 plus ones place digit, that is x. See the example here, how I have written. 1 into 10 plus 2. That means 8 minus x, 1 digit, tens place digit, and this is ones place digit. Now you can calculate it. 80 minus 10x plus x. That means 80 minus 9x. Okay. Next, what is the given condition? If 18 is added to the number, its digits are reversed. After reversing, the digits number will be. After reversing the digits, number will be. Reversing means 8 minus x will be in the ones place and ones place digit will be in the tens place. That means how it will be? X into 10 plus 8 minus x, that will be, so you can calculate it, 10x plus 8 minus x, that means 9x plus 8. So now according to the condition, if 18 is added to the number is this one, actual original number is this one, 80 minus 9x plus 18 is added, then the digits will be reversed. After reversing the digits, the number will be this one, 9x plus 8. Now solve it. We have to remove the bracket. There is given in the question, if 18 is added to the number, condition you have to write. Okay, see the question, if 18 is added to the number, its digits are reversed. So 18 will be added to the number. Number is 80 minus 9x. That's why I have added 18. Clear? 9x plus 8, this is after reversing the digits. Then after calculating this one, then x term will be in one side. That means minus 9x. This 9x will be in the left side. Here is 8 and this will be here. Minus 98. Minus 18x equal to minus 90. Minus minus can be cut. Then x equal to 90 by 18. Then x equal to 5. Therefore, what to find out? Find the number. Number means, I have written here 80 minus 9x. The number is, so therefore the number is 80 minus 9 into 5. Just put the value of x. $35. Five years ago, son's age, let 5 years ago, son's age is or B, X years. Then 5 years ago, father's age B, what is even 7 times as old as his son, that means 7x years. Now we will find out the present ages, because we have to find out the present ages of son and father. That is asking, find their present ages. So, son's present age is x plus 5. 5 years ago, age was x. That will be was. Father's present age is 7x plus 5. Here I give one example. If now your age is, suppose 10 years, 10 not 12 years, then 5 years ago what was your age? Obviously 12 minus 5, that is, and 5 years after what will be your age? That will be added 5 years after, that means future age. When we will find out, then that will be added, addition, 5 years will be added with it. So same thing will be happen. I have taken here past ages, that's why when I will get here, I want to get here present age, then plus 5 will be here, because I have taken 5 years ago the age was. Clear? Now 5 years hence, last sentence there is given 5 years hence the father will be 3 times as old as his son. So 5 years hence means 5 years after. What will be the age? That we have to write 5 years after, son will be x plus 5, that is present age, plus 5. That means x plus 10 years. 5 years after, father will be 7x plus 5, that is present age, plus 5. That means 7x plus 10 years. Now according to the condition, that is, we have to find out, we have to just put the ages of future ages in the condition that is given. That condition is given. 5 years since the father, yes, 5 years since father will be 3 times as old as his son. Father will be 3 times. 5 years since father's age is 7x plus 10 equal to, father will be 3 times. Father's age after 5 years equal to 3 into son's age. Who is older here? Father is older. That's why that 3 times, yeah, 5 times, whatever given, that will be multiplied with the younger one. Then the ages will be equal. I repeat once, who is older, that will be in the left hand side, and who is younger with this, which one will be mentioned there 3 times, yeah, 5 times, that will be multiplied. Then we'll get the condition. Then that ages will be equal. So we have to remove the bracket. Seven x minus 3x, then 30 minus 10, then here 4x equal to 20, x equal to 5. Therefore Son's present age equal to, what is x plus 5? So x means 5 plus 5, that means 10 years, and father's present age equal to 7x plus 5. Percentage I have taken here 7x plus 5. So 7 into 5 plus 5, that means 35 plus 5, that means 40 years. Question number 25, exercise 7b. The total cost of 3 tables and 2 chairs is rupees 1850. If the table cost rupees 75 more than a chair, find the price of each. Okay, here what we have to take first? Second sentence, what is given here? If a table costs rupees 75 more than a chair, that means let the cost of a chair be x rupees, that means rupees x. Then the cost of a table be 75 more than a chair, that's why x plus 75. What will be chair's cost? 75 more will be that means x plus 75. Now how many chairs are there and how many tables are there? That total cost separately we have to find out. That means one chair cost x rupees, so 2 chairs cost will be 2x, rupees 2x. 3 tables cost will be rupees 3 into that one, x plus 75. Here we can calculate it, or in the condition we can calculate it. I'll calculate it in the condition. Then according to the condition, what will be the condition? The total cost of 3 tables and 2 chairs is 1850. There is given 1850 total cost. That means this one plus this one. 2 chair cost 2x, 3 tables cost this one. So 3 into x plus 75 plus 2x, and this is the total cost. So let's calculate it and find out the value of x. 3x plus 225 plus 2x equal to 1850. Five x equal to, this will be gone in this side, minus 2 to 5. This one 5x equal to, so x equal to 1625 divided by 5. 5 3s are 15, is a 10, 325. X equal to, next what to find out? Find the price of each. Therefore each chair cost is rupees 325 and each table cost is 325 plus 75. 400 rupees. Question number 28 from exercise 7b. Two equal sides of a triangle are each 5 meters less than twice the third side. If the perimeter of the triangle is 55 meters, find the length of its sides. Two equal sides of a triangle are each 5 meters less than twice the third side. That means what will be? What to take here? Let the third side be x meter. Let the third side be x meter. Then two equal sides of a triangle are each 5 meters less than the twice the third side. Other two sides are each of equal sides. B. Suppose this is a triangle. One side is x. Other two sides are equal. That is given. Other two sides are equal. But what will be the relation? What will be the measurement of it? 5 meters less than twice the third side. That means 2x minus 5. 5 meters less than twice of the third side. Third side I have taken x. Twice of the third side means 2x and 5 meters less. That means 2x minus 5. I hope that this is clear. Each side, that means one side is this one, another one side will be also 2x minus 5 because equal sides I have written. Each of equal sides I have written. So, three sides are x meter, 2x minus 5 meter, and here also 2x minus 5 meter. So, in this triangle, this one and this one. Now, according to the condition, perimeter is there given. Perimeter means total length of the boundary. That means the three sides sum will be the perimeter of this triangle. Perimeter is given here 55. So x plus 2x minus 5 plus 2x minus 5 plus 2x minus 5 plus 2x minus 5 equal to 55. 2x plus x plus 2x, that means 5x minus 5 minus 5, that means minus 10 equal to 55. That means 5x equal to 55 plus 10. 5x equal to 65. Then x equal to 65 by 5. That means x equal to 13. So the three sides are, one is 13 meter, another one is 2 into 13 minus 5. That means 13 to the 26 minus 5, 21 meter. Other one is also 21 meter. Other side is also 21 meter. In an isosceles triangle, the base angles are equal and the vertex angle is twice of each base angle. Find the measures of the angles of the triangle. This sum already I have done in my video, which I was sent. This is isosceles triangle. These are called base angles because this is base. Base means which line is lying in the ground. That is base. And these angles are base angles. This is vertex. This is vertex. So here this angle is formed. That means vertical angle. Vertex angle. So base angles are equal. These angles are equal. Vertex angle is twice each of base angles. Let each of base angle be x. Each of base angle be x. Vertex angle be vertex angle is twice of each base angle. That means 2x degree we have to give. Then what is given? Find the measure of angles of the triangle. We know that angle sum property of triangle, that is the sum of all angles of a triangle be 180 degree. The sum of all angles of a triangle be 180 degree. That's why according to the condition, x degree plus 2x degree equal to 180 degree. From next line we will not give degree. 2x plus x, that means 4x equal to 180. That means x equal to 180 by 4. X equal to 45 degree. Therefore, find all the angles. Measure the angles of triangle. The angles are 45 degree, and vertex angle is 2 into 45 degree. That means 90 degree.